Alright, that's not gonna be loud.
It didn't look to be too loud.
If people hear me chewing, it's because I'm eating.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm trying to pull away from the mic.
Hmm.
But that could be one of those things. What's that thing where people listen to people eat?
For sure, that's like
I don't know what it's called.
a podcasting thing that like as soon as you eat something on it, people are gonna be hating on you.
Oh, Lord. Well, anyway.
Anywho's.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
This is your favorite two podcasters. Probably not, but at least close 37.
We're gonna be something if you're listening to
If
us.
you're listening to us, at least like a top 37th or
Yeah.
something. I don't
sure.
know. Welcome to That's What's Going On.
Yes.
And I'm Jaden.
I'm Trey.
And yeah, that's pretty much it about that.
Yeah.
There's our intro. Do 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 do.
Alright.
Your mom made really good ziti.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll let her know. She made it extra cheesy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
So what's going on with you, Jaden?
It's weird that you asked me first.
Get it out the way.
Yeah, but like the fact that you asked at all is like a miracle.
I'm trying to be better.
Well, better is all we can be. I guess.
Yes.
Not much really. Trying to find a new job.
Fun times.
It's not really going how I'd like or as fast as I'd like.
Yeah.
I have a lot of qualifications for specific kinds of jobs, but the jobs that I'm applying to don't involve my
Okay.
skills.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not going too good. And I got a new bowl.
A new bowl.
It's pretty.
Oh, yes, it is.
Multicolors.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with you?
Not much. Not much. We went on a long vacation. We went camping.
It wasn't that long.
We went camping for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Some may say that's long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some freaky shit happened when we went camping. So, let me tell y'all what happened, which is kind of one of the reasons why we're going to talk about what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
So, let me hit y'all off with this. Ready? So, the first 2 nights there was great. We booked a tent-only section of the campground, which is all the way in the back,
Literally.
which has lots of woods right behind it.
Yeah.
Luckily, we were the first campsite because whenever you pull in that area, they just have a parking lot, and then you have to take all of your shit out of the fucking car and bring it to your campsite. So luckily, we were the first campsite, so that worked out nicely.
Yeah.
So then one of my friends came. She came on Monday. Then the whole day it was fine, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
We had a nice night. We ate dinner, whatever. We were just starting a fire. We were just gonna like chill for a little bit. And all of a sudden, we hear like this screaming.
Like something fighting in the woods.
Something is fighting something that sounds like it in the woods across the far side of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Me, being the half-white that I am, decided to go investigate because...
Oh, also, we're literally the only people camping in that area.
We were also the only people camping in that area.
It was dark.
It was dark. The only lights were in the
Parking lot.
parking lot. There was no bathroom, BT dubs. There were
There's
fucking
porta
porta potties. So you better bet your ass that I drove down a little ways just to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just so we could fucking shower. So yeah, so we hear this screaming. If you can imagine, like, 2 little girls, like, clawing at each other and screaming at the same time, it was kind of like how that sounded.
Yeah, it could have been cats.
It could have been cats, but it was
But, like,
way
it sounded
too
crazy.
humanistic
little bigger than a cat.
Yeah. What we figured out was that it was probably a Fisher cat, which apparently screamed. So that's wonderful. But yeah. So we were listening to them. I wanted to go try and investigate. Trey and my friend got kind of nervous and called me back. So we went back. We just thought, well, we don't hear him anymore. Maybe that's it for the night. Think that was it? No, it wasn't fucking it. Because all of a sudden, we heard behind my tent that there was something probably Fisher cat size, maybe even a little bit bigger. We don't actually know because, again, we couldn't fucking see. It's nighttime.
It was total darkness.
It was like heavy enough to snap branches and twigs and stuff, and you heard it like
It was
trudging
taking long
through the
steps,
woods.
too.
There were a lot of snaps.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't scurrying around.
yeah, it wasn't like
taking
a scurry.
steps.
It was literally like something that was taking steps right behind our tent. So yeah, we slept in our car that night.
Interesting night.
Very uncomfortable.
It was refreshing though.
It was refreshing
Oddly.
because the tent was really hot, but also, like, I don't know, we needed something firm for a minute to sleep on, you know, because we've been sleeping on an air mattress. You're just bouncing and shit and on fucking air. So it was kind of refreshing, and I don't want to, like, I didn't get the worst sleep.
I mean, if you put it like one of the air mattresses on top of it, it probably would have been
It probably
not too
wouldn't
bad.
have been that bad. Though the only thing is like,
My feet though. I
yeah,
couldn't
like
stretch out.
extending. Oh, that's like damn near impossible. So that was the first 3 days of our camping trip.
Yeah. Then we moved spots the next day. And then
Literally the next day.
It was fine since then.
Yeah, up until and we were right next to the bathrooms too.
Oh yeah.
That was even better.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But yeah.
Yeah. But because of that, that made us think of like ghost stories or just like ghosts and stuff because it was pretty creepy.
Ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were going to, since we live in Connecticut, tell you guys about some haunted places in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish we had an applause button.
I mean, I can find a way after to add it in.
Sure.
Fun times.
We need that. We need like some elevator music or something. You know, we gotta get snazzy with this thing.
Wowzers.
Anyways. So, shall you start or shall I?
You can start if you want. If something catches your eye right away.
Okie dokie. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, whenever I think of like haunted places and stuff like that, the first place that typically pops in my head is like prisons.
Okay.
So,
Oh, should we start off like how we feel about ghosts first?
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
Like, if we think it's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do it on the count of 3. We both yell if we believe in ghosts. Just say yes or no. Ready?
You know I don't. Okay.
Hey, you ready? Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Possibly.
Yes.
Like I'm not gonna turn it away, but like I myself haven't seen anything, but I've heard some things though.
I've seen like probably like a few shadows. Definitely heard some stuff. Definitely seen inanimate objects, like, well, I guess not like seen, but like heard it fall, and there was like no possible way of how it could fall. But yeah. Well, I do believe in ghosts. I don't know if it's because like I want to believe in like all the mysticism with it, or if it's because like I want it to be real.
Where you're like,
there is a
it's
lot
kind
of
of hard
proof.
to explain that one.
There is a lot of proof.
And I'm not really willing to find out. I'd rather just let it be.
I guess. Well, you did say that you would like invest your life.
Like once there's proof of something for me, then like that's my life forever now. Like
Jeez.
We live in a crazy world now.
Hmm.
Because if ghosts are real, that means like, are demons real? Are angels
I
weird?
think so.
Like, is there real stuff, like afterlife and all that? Like, it poses a lot of questions that like I'd rather be ignorant
I
of.
feel like supernatural is like pretty accurate
True.
compared to like with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there are all those things, and maybe there are things that we don't
Possibly.
really know exist in our world. You know what I
To me,
mean?
it's like the older stuff. Like, there was, like, I don't
Older
know,
stuff.
like older practices or stuff. Like, people weren't
That's
doing it
true.
just to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I understand they were at the same time they want to. Like, that was their way of explaining things, but at the same time, there had to be some stuff going on that we just lost touch of.
Maybe.
But
But yeah.
yeah,
So back to the haunted places.
yeah,
Like I said, like when I think of like places being haunted, I typically think of prisons. So, in CT, Connecticut, for those who don't know the abbreviations,
oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, CT Connecticut.
Yeah. So, this place is called Old Newgate Prison. And, according to this little detail thingy, it says this location was once a copper mine back in 1705, and its tunnels were made into Connecticut's first prison from 1773 to 1827. That's a long-ish time. The location is a popular site for paranormal activity, and several apparitions and a ghostly tour guide have been reported here. Screams have been heard, and people have reported being touched by something unseen. So that actually sounds pretty cool.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's always stuff going on at mines.
On what?
So there's stuff always going on in mines.
In yours?
No, like,
In mines?
the location was once a copper mine.
Yeah.
So like, to me, mines are
Oh.
always like crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
because there's like a lot of deaths and stuff usually
yeah, just
associated
because.
with mines. Well, I was reading like some of the reviews about it, and I guess like they said that like people get sick, and they like see things, hear things. Some people like got tired, kind of like they were drained. I don't know, man. Would you go there? Give it a rating yourself, like as to scary to you. Like how scary would it be
Well,
to walk the prison knowing
to me,
this
I can
little
do it
bit of
all during the
information?
day, but at nighttime is another question.
Okay.
Nighttime, I'm scared. It could be nothing, but like, why fuck around?
All right. Well, let's say typical investigation time. So
Others.
nighttime. Like, what's your scare rating 1 to 5? 5 being the scariest.
Give it a good 4.
4?
I'm a little bitch
Mm?
when it comes to supernatural.
I believe it. Well, how about you? So when you first think of hauntings and stuff, what's the first place that comes to mind for you?
Well, for me, at least for Connecticut, I think of Undercliff, because that's the one I've actually been to.
I wanted to go.
I don't. Like, last time I saw someone in that knew about it, they said it was knocked down, but I'm not quite sure.
You know what? I actually had heard that also, that it was knocked down.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, it was the place for the crazy people. But there was also a building next to it that had children who suffered from
Tuberculosis.
tuberculosis. But that was pretty like locked up. There was no way getting in there. But the sanitarium itself.
Listen, if there's a will, there's a way.
No, because there was legit like bars and everything.
If
for the
there's a
children's
will,
hospital.
there's the way.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you know that you can bend bars with a wet rag?
You're
Iron bars.
gonna have to show me sometime.
And it works with pee too. if you pee on the rag, if you don't have like water or something, you can bend some bars. Learned that in a movie.
Wow.
Forgot which movie where they peed on a rag, but I'm sure it was a good one.
That movie I've seen.
All right, so do you want to talk about Undercliff or?
Sure. I am so sorry, guys. They just say that they've heard screams, footsteps, apparitions of dead patients, voices and laughter, and crying of unseen children. Ghost hunters have also captured EVPs. But
If people don't know what EVPs are, it's electronic voice phenomenon.
yeah. But I've been there 2-3 times. It was during the day. But the last time I went, we did hear first steps. We were like, oh shit, there's someone above us. Like, so we had to leave. But like, we never confirmed if there was anyone else there. Because who would go to a place by themselves to walk around? Because we already heard one set of footsteps.
That's true.
We also thought we might have gotten in trouble because you're not really supposed to be inside. So we thought like if anything it might have been like the police, but we didn't see any cars around or anything.
Huh.
That was pretty weird. That's my only experience.
Well then.
Oh, also as a kid, I used to hear like someone like going on the keyboard of our computer at nighttime.
And wait, doing what?
Like it sounded like someone was like on the keyboard, like hitting the
Here?
keys on the keyboard. No, when I was younger, growing up.
Oh. Ooh, what if something's following you?
To be honest, we've thought that a couple times.
Explain.
Cause I would say since we lived in New Britain, so since I was, how old are you in like third, fourth grade? Like
Wait, well, you
7,
start
8.
kindergarten at 5, so first grade is 6, second grade is 7, so like 8.
8, 9. Okay,
Yeah.
we lived in New Britain, and in that place, like TVs would turn on randomly. I don't remember the lights, but I know TVs for sure would turn on just randomly. Like it'd be in the middle of the night, the TV would just turn on. Also my sister would just like be in her room just talking to people. Like, of course, like as a child, like she had to be like
Does she remember that?
2, 3. She says she kind of remembers it, but like she was like 2, 3. So like, can you really remember stuff at 2 or 3? But my mom remembers it. Like I used to creep my mom out because my sister would just be like talking, like if people were actually answering back,
Yeah.
and then like I don't know, there's some weird experiences my sister had. But then we moved out there, and then like yeah, I would hear just things like the keyboards being one of it. Like I haven't heard anything, and like I guess now where I live now, like I see stuff at the corner of my eye, like over here. I tell you all the time, like I see something like moving across,
That
like in my
doesn't-
little hallway.
That doesn't creep me out whatsoever, being here.
Like
I
once,
know.
like I'll be scared once in a while by myself. 'Cause I'm like, did something just move over there? But I play it off as like, I'm not gonna look into it, but like I'm just gonna let it be.
Just say you're going blind. It's like, I can't see anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you think something is following Trey? Let us know in your comments.
But I have nothing crazy. Like I never felt like grabbed or anything.
I should put up a poll.
Oh yeah.
On the day that this is released on Instagram, on my Instagram story, I'm going to put up a poll and see, is Trey haunted?
Dun, dun, dun.
Or being followed by something, yes or no? If I remember. I'll try my best to do so, though. In case all the 5 people who are listening want to weigh in.
But yeah,
Interesting.
interesting.
Very, very interesting.
I mean, I got another one if you don't.
Actually, I was thinking about Dudleytown.
Okay.
So, Dudleytown, I guess it's like a mad old ghost town from like 1740s. If only foundations remain on the property, and reports say many spirits linger here. Some have been captured on film, and orbs have also been seen in the area. The land is now privately owned.
Yeah, I think that's the place where it's like totally leveled, but like the basements and stuff are like still there.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't. I said that I didn't hear about it before when you first told me about it, but like now, like the more I'm thinking about it, like the more familiar it actually
It's like one of those
sounds.
places that like everyone talked about at one point or another.
Is this one of the places? Okay. So, if you didn't know, one of my favorite shows is Ghost Adventures. And so, wasn't there an episode of Ghost Adventures where they went to Connecticut and I thought they went to Dudleytown, didn't they?
They might have. Because now you said it, they might have.
Right? Doesn't that kind of like sound... They went somewhere.
Yeah, I want to say
They went to the Remington Arms Factory.
They did go there too.
They did?
I think they did Dudleytown. Now that you
It
said it, I
sounds
think
familiar
you did.
that
They did.
like that they did do Dudleytown.
Yeah.
Right? Because like there was nothing left, but like he saw like some stairs or like the
Yeah.
foundation or like some shit like
Yeah.
that. Huh. Well then, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Like my friend wanted to go like camp there overnight. I was like, hell no.
I mean, it is private property. Like
Yeah, we'll get in trouble just being there.
Yeah.
But, like, that's
Since
supposed to
it's
be like
privately
one of the scarier places. More haunted of the places.
You know, I caught an orb
Oh yeah.
one time.
Oh yeah, you did. You showed me.
I showed you.
Yeah, I believe so.
So guys, me and one of my old friends, I went to go visit her in San Diego, and we went to the Whaley House, which I guess is, if any of you haven't heard of it, it's one of the most haunted houses in America, I think. But yeah, we went there, and long story short, I took a couple pictures, and they had orbs in it. You can see it flying from like one part of the screen to the other. If y'all want to see it, I will absolutely post it on our
Oh, yeah, for
Instagram.
sure.
If you don't know our Instagram, I think it's That's What's Going On podcast. Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho.
but yeah, so I would like to go there. How about that? How scary would you rate that?
That one I would probably give it like a 2.5.
What? Why?
Because you're kind of just out in the woods. You're not inside any buildings. You're just outside.
It's still haunted.
Yeah, but being outside already gives me a better chance of escaping. I'm not being locked into some kind of building or anything. Hopefully I can just run out of the woods.
Well, you yourself even said that you can only sprint for a short distance.
Yes, but if it's for my life, it's gonna be as long as I need to.
Okay.
I
fair.
am Shaggy. Like I'll put it into gear to keep it in gear if I need to. If it's my life depending on it.
See, you're a pothead that talks to his dog.
Oh my god, Bentley can be my Scooby.
Bentley could be your Scooby. I love Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. If anybody also has ever seen or have pictures of anything supernatural,
Yeah.
any ghosts or anything, please send them in. We definitely want to see them. And if you want, we'll even post it on our Instagram and tag you in it.
Yeah.
So, make sure you guys send them in. Or if you have any cool, like, haunted stories or something, we can read them on the next listener episode.
Yeah. Or what your thoughts are on ghosts themselves.
Yeah. Or if you have any, like, really, really, really cool stories.
Yeah.
Or know somebody who has a really cool story, then get them to listen to the podcast and then they can also comment. Haha.
Haha.
Trying to get more peoples.
Haha.
Anyway,
Anywho's.
do you have another one in Connecticut that
Yeah.
was stood out to you?
Well, I don't know if it's actually haunted. It could be because since it's so old. But lake compounds, one of the only things
Compounds.
Connecticut's known for. Lake compounds and ESPN.
Which Lake Compounds has the oldest active roller coaster in the world.
It's the theme park is the oldest operating park in the
Really?
U.S. Yeah. Let's see, that's what this says.
No, I'm talking about. Well, yeah, in the U.S.
But roller
but, like,
coaster too?
And the Wildcat is the oldest functioning roller coaster,
Wooden roller coaster.
wooden roller coaster. But I don't know if it's the world or if it's just in the U.S. That I'll have to
I would say
double check.
U.S. I would say U.S. for sure, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
yeah.
honestly, I totally believe like Compounds is haunted.
It's been there for so long, and
It's been there forever.
a lot of people have died there.
Falling off like freaking roller coasters or like broke their necks or something.
Yeah.
Yo, I swear I always be thinking that like, okay, for those of you who do know about Lake Compounds, the roller coaster Boulder Dash. Boulder Dash.
Yeah.
Every time I went on Boulder Dash, I always just had the sensation that I was gonna see something because you know like it goes in the woods, like it might just like flash by real quick. I always get so nervous riding
Or
it.
when you're going through the woods, yeah. There's something just to be there, like some final destination.
Yeah, or
shit.
like the log ride.
Oh yeah, because that one feels like you'll fall out the sea.
It feels real creepy. I would not want to be one of those workers who has to sit at the top of it.
Oh no.
Like when you go up and
Yeah.
you just got like the woods behind you. Like I wonder if any of you people have ever sat at the top of the Sawmill Plunge ride at Lake Compounds as like the operator. Please let me know if you've seen or heard anything creepy up there because I've always wanted to know.
Yeah.
Always. Anywho, but yeah, Lake Compounds.
Yeah. Like there's someone died. A girl died who fell from a roller coaster in '81. Then an employee who was working on a ride in '99. And someone drowned in the lake in 2000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Then someone else, a maintenance worker, died working on Boulder Dash in 2001. And then 2004's tree branch fell on a kid.
What?
A tree branch fell on a kid in 2004 and killed him.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
weird.
And fun fact, in 1989, Milli Vanilli's Rob and Fab were performing their music. Then a
Oh yeah,
skit.
that's and
yeah.
this was the time where like or the only time that they realized that they were lip singing.
Yeah, and then that like
That's when they got caught.
yeah, fun fact.
If you don't know who Milli Vanilli is, you're probably too young. And maybe you shouldn't be listening to this podcast. I'm just kidding. We
Necessarily.
need all the listeners. All of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Milli Vanilli was a two-man song and dance group, basically. They did, pop music?
I don't even know. I know I've definitely heard of them, and I've probably heard
Dance
the music.
music?
Sure.
But apparently, well, actually, I don't even think I think they both were, but like I think one of them could sing, or I don't know. I had read the whole story about Milli Vanilli, but I know one of them like committed suicide.
Oh, wowzers.
Dude, creepy. Ooh, what if he haunted Lake Compounds because that's where he got found out?
Possibility, I guess. But that also, now you break it down, if ghosts are real, are they limited to a certain area, or is it like something that they hated the most? You know what I mean?
I feel like
Because to me, it kind of is like where you're killed at, or where you die at is kind of where you haunt at. I don't. It's hard
I
for me to
think-
think of when you die somewhere else for you to go somewhere else to haunt. Unless that was like a big, big impact, I guess.
I feel like it's a place of like of importance with their whatever unfinished business they have or like the impact that they had
Yeah.
or where they had like their most energy. Like if they're not like, a vengeful spirit or anything or like an angry spirit, personally I feel that they'll just roam in the places where they had the most energy, like that they liked the most, that they were happiest. I feel like if they're like an angry spirit, then they'll go to like their biggest regret or their biggest mistake and like haunt there.
Okay, so like things would have to come in play. And
Yeah.
depending on why did it go. So is it because of wrongdoing or like out of nowhere, just circumstances and stuff? Depending, I guess. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Then again, like I said, that's just my personal
Yeah.
input, but yeah. Mm. Let's see. Honestly, there's a lot of haunted places. You got opera houses, farms,
mean-
parks, like
One of the biggest ones is what, the Green Lady,
Green Lady
Green Lake
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Yeah. Have I been there? No, I think
No.
I came close though to going there.
Well, anyways, Green Lady is supposed to be at the cemetery at nighttime. You see like a lady in the. It gets supposed to get misty, and then there's like a lady in the mist.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. Where is that? You know?
I actually don't. Is it Milford? I want to say it's not too far from here.
Well, some of the few other places are like Hartford Conservatory, Lighthouse, Penfield.
Oh, like you said, the
Lighthouse,
Remington too.
Church of Eternal Light. That's
yeah.
right here.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
And I guess there's like a ghostly face that appears in the windows of the bell tower. I don't know where exactly that is. We should go see it.
Oh yeah. I think it might be downtown.
It might be downtown.
But anywho.
Anywho's.
There's also that other place that, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be haunted, but it's the Little People Town.
Little People Town.
You never heard of the Little People Town?
No.
Oh my god. Suppose there's a Little People Town. It might be in New Britain, to be honest. And then there's like a little throne, literally in the Little People Town. There's like a throne that supposedly if you sit on it, you die in like 7 years.
What?
Yeah. You never heard of the Little People
I
Town?
have never heard of
Let
that.
me-
If
I'll
anybody
look up the
that
Little People
lives
Town.
in Connecticut has ever heard of the Little People Town, please let me know what the hell that's about, because I've never heard that.
Unless I'm bugging.
I mean, there's quite a possibility that you could be bugging. So, we should probably look into that.
What, Waterbury? Little
Are you
People
sure?
Village.
It's a real thing.
I think so.
Have any of you guys been to, what is it, Little People Town?
Little People Town Village.
Please let me know what Little People Town is.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, I believe you.
We'll see.
If you can go to any haunted house that you know of, not just in Connecticut.
In the world.
Where'd you go?
Trying to think of a good place. 'Cause I kind of want to say that place in California with all the just rooms and just hallways.
Oh, the Winchester Mystery House.
Yeah.
I
I
want
want to say that,
too.
but I want to say if I was given a chance to go anywhere, I'd probably go like. It would have to be like one of the crazier places. I don't know.
Crazier places.
Maybe like a castle.
Castles are so eerie. I would definitely pick a castle. That stone absorbs all of that energy,
Yeah.
all the negativity that happened there, any deaths or anything that happened in the castle
Yeah.
or around the land.
I'm
Like,
just trying to. I'm trying to
dude,
think of a.
totally want to go.
'Cause me and Jaden, we watch a lot of the ghost shows.
Love the ghost shows.
So I'm trying to think of the ones where they had the most like problems at, so I can actually see it for myself. But I'm drawing blanks. I know that house was one of them.
Yeah, the Winchester house.
And I would say there was another one in California that's supposed to be pretty.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
the
The one you want to
Whaley
go to.
House.
Yeah.
well, I already went there.
Well, yeah.
I want to go to the Winchester house though. Yeah. Also, they said the Hollywood sign is haunted. There's that road that we literally just saw on Paranormal Caught on Camera, where like that hill. What is it?
Oh
The
yeah,
something
the
hill? The-
Gravity Hill. No.
Yeah, like the
Gravity
Gravity
Hill?
Hill
Yeah.
or something like that. Dude, if anybody has ever gone to the Gravity Hill, you should definitely write in. But if you don't know what the Gravity Hill is, apparently it's like this hill where like I don't know, from what I got from it, please correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, that, like, when you're driving, it doesn't look like you're going up or downhill. It looks like you're going straight. But if you get out of the car and you see a level, you'll see that you are technically going uphill.
Or in neutral.
But then if you put your car in neutral, apparently it'll go up the hill as if it's going downhill.
Yeah.
So I would love to experience that. And I guess the people who did record, though, they said that there were handprints on the back of their car that they didn't do. I don't know. To me, that's kind of like, did you?
That's why a lot of things, like stuff like this, I have to see it in person for me to actually believe. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll watch all the videos and stuff, but to me, it's still like you can kind of fake it.
Yeah, like something like it
If
looks
you
like
put the
somebody's
hard
pushing up
work
the
into
car.
it, you can like really fake it, but it's kind of like I don't know.
I know. That's
Or
kinda
I don't know if
creepy.
it's haunted, but the place that like Silent Hill's based on.
I
wanna go
went there.
Oh, you went there, yeah.
Yeah, it's called
It's in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, it's.
And there's that mile-wide highway that no one, the graffiti highway or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I have pictures of the graffiti highway. If I can find them, I will also post them on our Instagram.
Yeah. Is that place supposed to be haunted, or is it just because of how everything is?
Oh my god, what is the name of it? It's like in my head. It's like
That was also an old mining town.
Ugh, fuck it. Well, wherever that was, I went there. Dude, that graffiti highway, so, like, fascinating. Like, how many people did graffiti and then, like, how old it is.
Yeah.
But also, like, the ground literally bubbles up. Like, and if you put your hand down to it, like, there is actual, like, heat still coming down.
Yeah.
Because they said that the fire is still burning under the town.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of houses were definitely taken. Like, you can literally see, like, you can go down streets and you can see where there were houses.
Okay.
But there are some people who still live there, like, on the far end of it. Like,
Yeah.
so it's not, like, necessarily all over the, like, the road where, like, the fire's under.
Yeah.
But, like, there are still people living there. Not many, but there are still a few. And, like, the church from Silent Hill, it literally looks...
It's based off like an actual church.
Like,
that's
that
there?
church looks so similar to
Okay.
it. And it's so steep, like, to get up there. It's really creepy.
Okay.
It's like, how do people walk up, like, this steep church? Like, to me, I would, like, freak out. That's, like, weird. But it was locked. I wanted to try and get inside, but...
I wouldn't mind staying at the place that this dude owns.
Who?
Zach Baggins. The place he
Oh,
owns.
his
With all
museum?
the stuff, yeah.
Or
the Warren house.
I have been dying to see if we can go to Vegas to see, like, his museum and shit. Like,
he has it in Vegas, too.
well, that's where it is.
It's only based in Vegas. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought it was in Los Angeles.
No. He lives in Vegas.
Oh.
So he opened up his store and stuff.
Yeah,
That's what you're
okay.
talking about?
Yeah.
His museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, he opened it in Vegas.
Okay.
I need to go.
Yeah.
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 Like, super bad. I think that might be, like, the number one place that I want to go.
Yeah.
If you guys have never watched Ghost Adventures, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite paranormal shows.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's a cold spot. Guys, come touch this cold spot.
I know, the fucking cold spots, dude. I know.
Like, it's very funny to, like, laugh at and stuff. But at the
is
same time,
funny.
it could be real scenarios where you're like, oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Right.
Like, I would have to do it myself before I'm like, I don't know, man. Dude, actually feel this cold
Right.
spot.
I know. Oh, I don't think. You know, I wonder how often when we have cold spots, like, or if we get chills or something, if it's, like, literally just because, like, we're sitting out and we just gotta chill, or if, like, if there really is ghosts. Like, how can somebody tell? Like, you
I
don't
always
think
thought
about
that
it
too,
all the
'cause,
time.
like, randomly you're just like, what the fuck? I'm just
Literally.
Like, oh, something went through my body.
I know. So it's like, is it something that, did something actually go through my body? Or was it just, like, a reaction to...
Whatever reason you had to chill.
Or is it a cold spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I did come in contact with proof, then, like, well, I guess I'm a ghost hunter now. This is my
That's
life.
it? That's gonna be...
the ghost life now.
You can do a ghost podcast.
ghosts.
On your
like,
hunting adventures.
Because to me, whatever in my head, if ghosts are real, that means magic is real. I don't. They don't necessarily have to go
I mean,
hand
it's
in
not
hand.
really hand in hand.
No, but at the same time, it kind of is. Because that means
Well,
like, that means the spells, like to conjure ghosts and stuff, and demons and stuff.
I
Because
mean,
to
I
me, if
guess.
ghosts are real, demons could be real. Or are they just like very agitated ghosts?
No,
You know what I
demons
mean?
were created from Satan.
Yeah, but like I don't. I personally don't believe it that that stuff is real. But to
Why?
me, ghosts. I mean, it'll make sense to me. Okie dokie. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I hope at some point we get to actually visit or see in any of these places.
Baby,
and
do you want to have the veil unraveled?
Yes. I've been prepared for this since I was a child. Eerie, creepy things has always been my thing. Ask my aunt. Like, I don't know where exactly it stemmed from, but I've been watching scary movies since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So,
But to me, it really would be like, why we focus on everything else? Yo, fuck this dumb shit. Like, let's focus on ghosts. Like, this is my life.
we don't
now.
need to work. Let's just record
there's
us
crazy-
hunting
there's
ghosts.
crazier
and
shit
see
going
if we
on.
can make money off of it.
The crazy shit that I must find out about.
Oh,
What's
how are you
going
going
on?
to fund these expeditions of yours, sir?
How does anyone?
Because they have a job.
Well, I guess I would have to. Have
Until you
two
have like enough
jobs.
followers on YouTube and shit,
Yeah.
like you don't get paid for it.
I would totally just like. I'd be one of those guys that like the demons are coming for us, guys. You guys just not paying attention.
You're gonna be a tinfoil,
Yeah.
tinfoiler.
But to me, it would lead off to other things that like, ghost is real, demons real, angels possibly, God maybe. So like that opens that door, and then from those doors, like what ritual, like are rituals, like real rituals, and like
Huh.
those rituals actually do anything that, which to me turns to magic. So like
Oh
ghosts,
God.
God, ghosts, demons, magic. What's possible now?
Everything is possible.
Because if
The
magic's
world is your oyster.
Because if magic's real, that means like mythical creatures or cryptids. That means
Dude, I
those are
believe
often
it
things too.
wholeheartedly that there are cryptids. Absolutely.
So it's kind of
You
like,
can literally get like a doctorate in cryptozoology. Like, you can get a degree to hunt mythical or to have knowledge about mythical creatures and like possibly hunt them. Like, dude,
yeah.
what?
Pretty soon there's gonna be classes about aliens. I'm gonna get my
I'm pretty
doctorate
sure
in
there is a
aliens.
class about aliens. Like, I want to say that at some college, I there was a class called like UFO studies or some shit like
Yeah.
that. That'd be fucking nuts.
Well, like yeah, if I could actually put like focus into something like that, oh, I'm gonna put my focus into something like
All right.
that. But
I ain't mad at you. I'll help you hunt, but I mean, I'll probably still have a job. Well,
well then,
let us know if you guys, what you guys' thoughts are on if all that shit is real.
yeah.
Do you have ghost stories? Do you have cool pictures, videos? Oh my god, if somebody has a video, please send in a video. I want to see. That'd be so awesome.
Or even if it's like some crazy video that you don't think a lot of people have seen before.
What do you mean?
It's like if there's any like, crazy videos just out there already,
Oh, yeah.
that, like
If
someone
anybody's
might
come
know.
across any new videos, like, on the interweb,
Yeah.
send those in too, because I'm sure there's plenty of videos I haven't seen yet.
Then maybe we can watch them as we're doing the podcast, get live reaction.
Ooh, we can. We
Yeah.
will absolutely do that. If you guys send in some videos for us to watch, we will do a live review of them. That means you get to see my gorgeous face
Yeah.
and his ugly mug.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, cause we're finally on YouTube.
We're finally on
finally on
YouTube.
So yes.
It is taking forever.
Yes.
You can look up That's What's Going On. We're probably not the first video, probably not even the second.
Probably
I want to
set
say
it up
maybe
for
like 10th.
when you search for us. You should switch it to the channel search, not like video search.
Yes.
Yeah, switch it to the channel.
Switch it to channel search. That definitely should make it easier.
Yeah,
Because you get all the videos. But we are on that list somewhere.
we're there somewhere.
I want to see maybe like the 10th or 15th or some shit. Like, I had to scroll a little ways, but not a lot of ways. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so we're on YouTube.
YouTube.
Tell your friends.
You're pretty much on everything
Share the
now.
link. Like and subscribe.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yes.
That's What's Going On podcast, or TWGO all caps podcast lowercase.
Subscribe, like,
Comment.
Share.
Share.
Dislike if you dislike.
If you dislike, you can dislike, but I will hunt you down.
If you want to shit on me, shit on me. Just
That's.
leave something.
I'd rather just have nice things. Like they always say, like, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. So if you have nothing nice to say, please say nothing.
After that question from last week, I feel like the doors are fully open now.
It's okay. Because one day we're going to get to the bottom of it and we're going to have a whole segment on it.
Yeah, then you guys can't hate me anymore because there'll be real reasons.
I don't think anybody hates you.
No.
I hate my own voice.
No, you come off perfectly.
Well, that's your opinion. I listen to myself and I feel like I sound like a big cheek, buck tooth, I don't know, like hippo.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
At all. Well then.
I should try and draw that. Buck tooth hippo. Big cheeked buck tooth hippo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and draw that.
Hope you guys
If anybody
are,
else wants to try and draw it, please, we can compare.
Yeah. Hope you guys are liking us with separate mics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really hope that you guys enjoy us.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying our best.
We're trying.
I feel like, we're slowly getting better and better at this.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. But I know for sure, when we have, like, our better setup in a few months, I'm
better.
hoping.
Yeah.
It should be and
Totally
sound
better.
way better.
It should be different.
Also, I would love everyone's opinion because I've been telling Trey that we should try and get like some low-key background music while we're talking. So if you would like to hear some nice soothing music in the background while we're talking, or just like a nice little upbeat or whatever.
Yeah.
Not too loud, but just to kind of like fill in the void, let us know.
The void.
If you like us how we are, God bless your soul, and I pray that your ears never fall off. But thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well then.
All right then. Well, another episode down.
Farewell
That's what's going on.
to you, my friends.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Until we meet again.
Yes.